Oh, did you see Pewdiepie went to Japan finally? So random, but I was thinking about what if I wasn't in Europe but in Japan. Pewdiepie finally made it, yeah. Does he even speak Japanese? I feel like in all that time that he had where he was waiting to get to Japan, he could have studied Japanese. Does he speak any Japanese?
Hello! Konnichiwa! Don't hurt me! You're fired now. ごめんね。本当にごめんなさい。かわいい!
I mean, if they really want to live in Japan that much, I wish them good luck. Because, you won't get that far in Japan without speaking Japanese. Unless you stay in a little bubble of foreign friends only. But even then, like, you're gonna have some troubles because, English doesn't get you very far in Japan. I mean, I don't really follow PewDiePie, but I heard that he was, applying or having someone apply for him for a long time, renting or buying an office in Japan as well and all that. But yeah, in general, things have been looking more positive recently. But guys, I'm just gonna say, even when the news say something like, oh, tourists can now enter Japan, it's not that easy yet, okay? As far as I know, it's currently just being like groups in a test phase. The simple fact that they are starting with some tourist groups in tours is at least a start, okay? It's not fully open yet, though. I think at this point we can at least finally say that this year it's happening. hololive-EN meeting up in Japan. You know, in order to get all of us there, certain requirements have to be met. And certain things have to be planned out very, very carefully. Because we obviously want to have like 3D stuff together. So studio schedules, and we have to find a place to live where we can also stream. So, you know, it will take some time. Maybe even before that, maybe I'll just go on a quick trip as a tourist. If Japan lets me. I can tell you, in the very moment they really open up the borders, I'm booking my flight. Would you ever move back? No. So, I've lived in Japan before, in total 3 years, but like kind of separately. The last time I lived in Japan with my 1-year visa was kind of for me, a way of closing a certain chapter. As much as I used to dream about living in Japan when I was a bit younger, at the moment I'm seeing my future more in Europe than I see it in Japan for many reasons. Just like simply the fact that it's easier for me to live in Austria, and I have my friends here. I love Japan and I will visit it every fucking year if I can. But living there is difficult. First of all, very difficult. Like, even getting a working visa is difficult. The only easy way to live in Japan is if you get married. And no plans on that, so... Also, I have my cats. And I don't want to have them travel a long-distance flight unless it's really, really necessary. But at this moment, I'm kind of happy in the place where I am. And I can travel wherever I want. And I want to enjoy that for a while, just traveling. Wouldn't you be able to get a work visa if you wanted to? I'm telling you guys, Japan is so difficult to get a working visa. How many times do I have to tell you guys? It's really not that easy. You can't just be like, oh, I want to go live in Japan. And I mean, I don't know, whatever. I'll just do whatever. That doesn't work. And let's say, I don't know, you want to just be a waitress or something. You won't get a visa for that. Okay, let me tell you. For a basic working visa, I have done my research on this for many years. There's many different categories, but for a basic working visa, you either need a university degree of something and then have to work something in that category, or you need 10 years of experience in a row in one job. And I don't have either of those. Besides that, your other choices are being like some kind of specialist, like Olympic whatever, or I don't know, you make spaceships or something. Or the easy thing that I still won't do because I don't want to be a teacher is being an English teacher. That's the one somewhat easy job that you can get in Japan. But even for that, you actually do need some kind of degree. I don't have a fucking degree. And even if I were to try to get something like that out of nowhere now, I would have to go to fucking university. And who the fuck got time for that? I don't have time for that. I don't want to be a teacher, so what the fuck? I've been on a working visa in Japan before. That was a special one too, but that one was organized. That's something you need to have a company that backs you up for and goes for all the trouble to get that for you. But even then, it's not like something anyone can get. That visa was difficult. Yeah, and the last year that I spent in Japan was with a working holiday visa, which is a once-in-a-lifetime visa. You can only use it once until a certain age, and not every country has that kind of deal with Japan, but mine had it, luckily. So I was able to go there for 1 year, and I was able to do anything I wanted in that 1 year, but then fucking showed up and said, "Fuck you, Kiwawa! You came here to use up that once-in-a-lifetime visa. Oh, fuck you! You're not gonna be able to do anything because you know what, You just stay in that little tiny bed in your little tiny one-room apartment that you rented because you were hopeful to do so many things while you're in Japan, so that you're not gonna spend time in the apartment anyway. But you just stay there and watch VTubers all day and become really depressed. And instead of actually enjoying Japan, yeah, you just become depresso espresso. That's what you deserve, Kiwawa. Fuck you. And then bam, hololive auditions in your face. Save your life. Let's go. Do what you always wanted to do. Use your talents. Stay at home while working. And yeah. Maybe still not really logical to be in Japan because you didn't need to be in Japan for that. But whatever. At least I could meet some of my coworkers. Anyway, at least something good happened. But my once-in-a-lifetime visa was absolutely wasted. Write a book, I should. So yeah, it's not that easy. And when people ask me, why did you leave Japan? Well, listen, it was not a choice I had. Also because of the whole CFing situation and me hoping to have my 3D debut while I still was in Japan. I was hoping to like somehow extend it, and I couldn't extend the working holiday visa, but I asked if maybe with the help of hololive-EN, maybe I could, extend it, but like, get a different visa. But that didn't happen, so... And in the end, I think it was the best choice, because even if we would have extended it, let's say for 3 months or 6 months, well, look where we are now. I still didn't have my 3D debut, and it's been over a year, so it's good that I went home. No, it's not really about them not covering it. It's just also about, like, if it's even possible. It's complicated, Visa stuff is complicated. Maybe you guys don't... Maybe many... people don't quite understand it because the visa laws are just way more simple in whatever country you are in. And honestly, for Austrians, I think it's really easy to get into Austria and get a working visa in Austria and all that. I think it's really simple. Japan is just very special. Anyway, why the fuck are we tangenting into this?
Yes, I'm a weaboo. Yes, I'm a weaboo.